It's Wilmer and I'm coming back to you guys with another action figure review for you guys. So today, as you guys can tell by the packaging, we have Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse, the Build-A-Figure Stiltman wave. Well, yeah, like I said, Peter B. Parker. So here he is in the packaging. There's the side. There's the back. I'm gonna zoom in on the bio so you guys can pause it there and read it if you guys want. Other figures from the wave, we got Miles, Gwen, obviously Peter, Prowler, what is that, the Hand Ninja, and the Frogman. And then you got the Build-A-Figure. But yeah, we got just a bunch of barcodes and stuff like that at the bottom. The side image, spot varnished Miles logo at the top. And well, yeah, let's just crack this. So here are all the interchangeable pieces. We have the Peter B. Parker head sculpt, which personally I believe looks amazing. Looks like they took it straight out the movie. You know, this is awesome. It looks amazing. Just look at that head sculpt. Looked in the. I don't see any. From what I'm looking at, there's not really like. Yeah, there's no paint chips. You got that. What is it? What is it? After shadow or something like that. I forget what they call that. Right here, that little like kind of goatee-ish thing he's got. Yeah, honestly, this head sculpt came out great. Oh, and then you have the other head sculpt with the mask coming down. Focus on that. See, it's just like the Into the Spider-Verse, like just the sculpt overall and just the figures in general. They came out really good. Honestly, I really like the way these figures came out. Look at that. I don't have any other ones yet. I'm going to, but man, just the sculpt, the way it looks like they took it straight out the movie. You got the soda cup, which looks good. I think that's something I put there. Yep, that was on me. So there's the soda cup. You know, it just looks great. You got the bendy straw and everything. Then we have the interchangeable hands. We have this a wide open hand. I don't know what for. We have the left whipping hand, which I don't know about you guys, but it just looks cartoony to me, which looks great. It goes with the figure, and it looks awesome that they just kind of made it look cartoonish, and it's really good. We have a fisted hand, and then same thing on the other side, but except for this hand, you have a cup holding hand. See, so let's just see if I can get it right here. One try, one take. Ready? Got it. Holds a soda. So, with the accessories out the way, and honestly, what can I say but just look at that. Look at this figure, just straight out the packaging with the trench coat and everything. And something I noticed when I was setting this figure up for right now, for this scene, or what I'm recording right now, if you look, like, obviously he's wearing one boot and one, like, chuck, right? But it comes uneven. It's uneven. I guess I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's the, you know, leg hinge. But you gotta you gotta kind of like play with it a little bit to kind of just get him to stand up on his own, and that's just due to the boot. But you know, it's funny. I like that because you know in real life one boot is not the same height as a chuck, so it just adds more to the figure. The only thing I'm looking at so far that I kind of wish they would have incorporated were the black lines on the suit, because I'm pretty sure he had the black lines on the suit in the movie. But honestly, what this figure is just phenomenal. Like, let's just get a close-up right now. Like, here, obviously, we have the head sculpt. Looks like we're holding him straight out the movie. The trench coat, honestly, like, what I'm looking with mine, I feel like as if I didn't get any paint rub, no scuffy. Oh, actually, there you go. As I'm talking about it, we find something right there. So there it is, but man, is this figure. Oh my gosh. I know I'm like, but okay, let's get into the details. I do have the regular Spider-Man fisted hands. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I have a few gripes with this figure as of taking him out of the packaging. And it's that the left arm, the double jointed elbow, it's stiff. It's really, really stiff. So it's kind of like harder to kind of harder to get that, you know, hinge up. I don't know if it's the same thing for the left hand, not the left hand arm, the right arm, but you know, it's really stiff. But you do got that Peter Parker head, and in the movie he does have a somewhat elongated neck. So you got that, you got the trench coat, you got the different shoes. Oh my gosh. I mean, you know, Hasbro did a great job with this figure. Like, I'm looking at it right now. Look at that. Just look at the attention to detail. He had no socks on. Does he have socks on in there too? I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, then you got this Spider-Man. What is it? Oh no, okay. Cuz I'm pretty sure in the movie he was wearing gray sweats. I don't remember. Probably not. I could be wrong. But he is wearing the sweats that, you know, May made fun of him for when they went to May's house, and she was like, are those sweats? No, but the trench coat looks good. Everything about this figure looks good so far. But yeah, I mean, with that out of the way, let's get into the articulation. So, articulation. He can look up that far, which is pretty good. Honestly, pretty dang good. He can look up pretty far. He can look down that much. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Then 360 on head, like always. Some neck pivot. Actually, he has a lot of neck pivot. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. His arms go up that far. 360. He has a bicep rotation. Double jointed elbows, but like I said, you see that's a little stiff, but we got the double jointed elbows, so they go in that far. He's on a wrist peg, so wrist can go side to side and up and down. Same thing for both sides. With the trench coat in the way, he leans forward this far. Yeah, it could be pretty far. Give me a second. Like, he leans in that far, that much. Leans back, not too much because of the trench coat. He does have 2 points of like articulation around here. So he's got the one that's on the chest, and then he's got the diaphragm one. So it's like, you guys see that. Then he can kick out that far. He can kick back. Again, not too far because of the trench coat. He does have the upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees that bend in that far due to the trench coat again. And then I'm doing it based off the boot, so you know, I hope the boot doesn't really hinder much, but yeah, it doesn't really hinder much. Oh, I forgot to mention he has calf rotation. It's right there. You see that little calf right there, the little calf that shows up right there. Right there. Yeah, that's where it swivels, which is pretty cool. I mean, they got the calf rotation in, but you know, ankles move down, they move up, and he does. Okay, guys, so honestly, this figure is great. I mean, besides, like I said, you know, the suit not having the black lining on it, like most of the Spider-Man suits do. Honestly, this figure is great. Literally looks straight out of the movie. Honestly, like, I really enjoy this figure a lot. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. Because, you know, from the packaging with the trench coat and everything, you'd think it would hinder a lot of the articulation. It really doesn't. I mean, honestly, I know how I'm going to set them up in the display. But I'm not going to do a display video so soon. I'm going to do one, you know, later on down the line when we get more Spider-Man figures. And I don't know. We'll see. I forgot to mention you got obviously the serial number down there. And, well, yeah, I mean, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, leave a comment. Subscribe if you are new. And, yeah.